Hello and welcome to Mindfully Crocheted Unraveled. My name is Mara. Today I'm going to be unraveling the New York Times Games, WORDLE, STRANDS, and Connections for Wednesday, June 25th, 2025. So spoiler alert, if you haven't already done your WORDLE, STRANDS, and Connections for today, please make sure to pause this video, go over and do that. I don't want to ruin anybody's fun. Or you can always follow along with me and yell at the screen and tell me what you think I should do. And then comment down below as to how we did. All right, without further ado, I'm going to bring up my wheel of WORDLE start words, and we will, and let me know, I'm going to need to change my orientation so I can share the screen and you'll be able to see it. Let me bring up my WORDLE starts and share that with you. Okay, I'm going to shuffle these up a few times. Okay, and then I will increase the size of the screen, and here we go. That was really close. Shawl, shawl. Okay, let me close this up. Come back over here. And I will remove this. I'm going to pause my video and bring up my phone screen, and then we will get to solving WORDLE. Okay, I got my phone pulled up. I'm going to open up my New York Times Games app, and I'll scroll down to WORDLE. Go ahead, add another day to your 303-day streak, June 25th, 2025. Shawl, H-A-W-L, shawl. Oh, okay, nothing. I got nothing from that. Okay, still have a lot of vowels because that was a lot of consonants to eliminate. Let me see, we've got an R, E, Okay, so some of the letters that I might want to use in a subsequent word would be like the E, any of the vowels really, the R, the T, D, what about the C? Yeah, oopsie. I always forget to put my, oh no, I put my phone in airplane mode again. It's going to take a second. I'm going to have to pause and bring the phone back up. I meant to just put it in do not disturb. Okay, hold up. Let me go do not disturb. Okay, and I'm going to share my phone again, share my phone screen or mirror my screen. Okay. Sorry for the delay, but I'm just going to keep this running. Okay. All right, share screen, phone. There we go. All right. So R-E-T-D-C. Let me see. R. What about like crone? Let me try that. Oh no, it gives me a word, and after that little delay, I just want to try something. Okay, so we have a C in the right place and an O in the wrong place. So what about C-O? Okay, we could have like comic. But that's duplicating the C. C-O. Okay, there's no E, no R, so cover is out. Code. CO something, something, something. You know what? I mean, gosh, comic is the only word I can think of right at the moment. C, or, I mean, obviously I could try other things like C. Well, actually, all the two consonant blends with C are gone. So we can't have a CH word. We can't have a CR word, a CL word. So that helps. So I'm pretty sure then that means a vowel goes next. Since we already have the A is out, the E is out. I mean, we could have like a CI. But I can't think of any words that start CI. I'm gonna lean toward the CO. CO. I was gonna say copy, PPY, but that's not right. CO. Comic is the only word I can think of. I hate to duplicate a letter, but honestly, I have somewhere to be today. We have a funeral and we're going to be leaving fairly soon. And so I'm going to need to get out the door. So let's try comic and pray that we don't mess up our streak here. Okay, well, actually, that helped a lot. So there isn't a second C, but we have COM. What would we have left? COM, combo. There's combo. We could have like a duplicate O, COMBO, COM, U, COM, COMT, COM, comfy. There's, okay, let me write down possibilities. So combo was one possibility. Let me get paper for notes here. Combo is one possibility. We could do COMBO. And then I believe there's, so I think that's all with the top line. There's comfy. Comfy is another option. Comfy. And then I think that's it. So at a minimum, we're going to get it in 5 guesses, I think. I could be wrong, but I think those are the only 2 remaining guesses. Well, it's probably going to be combo, but I'm going to do comfy next because it's just going to use different letters and I'll get it in 5. Anyway, let's try it. Okay, good. All right, so we got it in 4, which is my average. All right, moving on. I've played 641 games. My current streak and max streak are 304. Comfy. How did you do? All right, let me go down to strands, find hidden words, and uncover the day's theme. All right, worth the splurge. Worth the splurge. Okay, so we're talking things that are worth the money when you get it, like a car maybe. Oh wait, right up at the top left, I see jewelry. JEWELLRY. Jewelry. Okay. Upper right, I'm seeing watch. What about, okay, over here on the bottom, I'm seeing Convertible. What do you think? A convertible car? All right. Okay, I'm seeing the word luxury over here now. Luxury. Nope, not luxury. Okay, I think that's the spanogram. Luxury goods. Wow. All right, we're making quick work of this. What else do we have? Perfume, maybe? Perfume. Put a little bit of that on today. Okay. And a handbag. Oh my goodness. This was my puzzle today. Okay. All right. Worth the splurge. I got 3 words, the spanogram, and then the remaining 2 words. All right. Did you make quick work of that too? Oh gosh, my hair. Let me just tuck that behind my ear. Okay. All right. Let's move on to connections. Group words that share a common thread. Wednesday, June 25th, 2025. Go ahead, add another day to your 27-day streak. All right. Our 16 connections words are crayon, cup, rasp, rave, straw, goat, hero, blue, plain, lid, jack, saw, flaming, napkin, chisel, and Swiss. Okay, so I'm seeing a couple of things. I'm seeing some cheeses, Swiss cheese, jack cheese, goat cheese, and blue cheese. All right, I'm gonna screenshot this right away because I see also berries. Okay, let's do that. All right, so I also see, and I'm just going to leave my highlighter color. I see crayon, raspberry, strawberry, and then there's some overlap with blueberry. All right. But let's see what else we have. Okay, so that would leave cup, rave, hero, plain, lid, saw, flaming, napkin, and chisel. Okay, well, we've got, all right, let me change colors now. Change color to yellow. There's also cup, lid, straw, and napkin. So, you need a cup, a lid, a straw, a napkin. Those are things you get like at a restaurant, like when you're like a fast food restaurant, you go and you grab your cup and your lid, and it's at the counter where you can get that stuff. So there's overlap on the on those. Okay. I am that, and you know what? Maybe those berries, that's like too quick of a, because they fit in other categories. I wonder if they're breaking up the berries. What else could we have? Okay, so we could have like all right, let me change colors again because now I'm seeing like saw and chisel and plane. And those are all like tools, like you saw wood, you can chisel wood or use a chisel or a plane for planing your wood. Let me change to green. Okay, there's also saw, oopsie, that happens when I'm on the right side. Saw, plane, oh, come on, stop. Plane, chisel, and saw, a plane, a chisel, and a jack? No, I mean, you don't use a jack with wood. A rasp. A rasp is a file, like one of those giant files. Thank you, Dad. One of those files. I'm definitely thinking there's no berry category because now we've got blueberry overlapped. All right, so then cran is my only berry that a cran. What's cran? And that leaves hero. Let me write that down. Hero, rave, cran if it's not, or flaming and cran. I don't, could those go together? Hero, rave. This might be a blank something blank. Flaming. Hero sandwich. Flaming sandwich. Cran. I don't know. But you know what? Let me try the cheeses. If I get it wrong, then most likely it's going to be the berries, and I could be wrong. I mean, the napkin lid, straw, and cup. I don't know. I am liking that. Okay, let me write this down. All right. I'm going to leave the ones that I have selected. I'm going to leave those. I'm not going to write it down, but let me write down the ones I have highlighted in yellow as cup, straw, lid. I know the napkin kind of, it doesn't fit. You have a cup, a straw, a lid. Those three for sure go together. But napkin is a little out of place. I don't even know where napkin would fit in elsewhere. Okay, and then let me write down the green ones. We've got rasp, plain, saw, and chisel. Okay, all right, now I can delete my screenshot. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try this out. Okay, all right, kinds of cheeses. So I'm pretty sure the berries, raspberry, cranberry, strawberry, blueberry, that was like a red herring. Man, ooh, I'm glad I also saw the cheeses because I might have just done blank berry, assuming that was like the purple category, but that was maybe a little too easy of a purple category. Yeah, I don't think they would have put all kinds of berries there. They might have done that like in the yellow or the green category, just because that's a little too straightforward for purple. All right, so then let me do the straw, the lid, the cup, and the napkin, hoping that it's things that you find in the little utensil section or whatever at a restaurant. Okay, here we go. Beverage self-service. Okay, beverage self-service items. Cup, lid, napkin, straw. All right, then I said plain, chisel, saw, and a rasp. What else could there be? Any other tool? A plane, a chisel, a saw, a rasp. This is probably blue because flaming and cran and hero and rave are a little random. So I think it's like something blank, cran blank, flaming blank, and it's all the same fill in the blank. Because I can't think of anything where it's something rave, something hero, something flaming. I think it's flaming something. So anyway, let's go with this. I have all my mistakes left. Let's see if we've got it right. And then by default, if this is blue, then by default, we'll get purple and we'll be done. Okay, woodworking hand tools. All right, yes. So that rasp, go look it up if you guys don't know what it is. It's got a handle and then like a long, narrow file or whatever. It's got like, it's two-sided, made of metal. And anyway, it looks like a giant nail file with a big handle. Okay, and here we go. Flaming Hero Crayon Rave. By default, we got it. Oh, wait a minute. I wouldn't even got that. I'll go back to that in a minute. It was birds minus a letter. Okay, so I've completed 300 of these games. My current streak is 28 and my max streak is 251. Perfect. Let's go back. Okay, birds minus the last letter. Okay, so a crane, a flamingo, a heron, and a raven. Okay. Maybe if I had taken a little more time, I might have thought of something like remove a letter or look for words within words, but I was rushing myself to try to finish. And okay, let me just turn my phone off. All right. Well, how did you do? Did you figure that out? Do you know your woodworking tools? Did you get caught in the berry trap? Because that was an easy one to get caught on, especially I think they started right out with a berry. So, the first word of a berry. So, all right. How did you do? I really want to know. All right. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And don't forget to put a little play in your day. Check out whatever that video is that YouTube is suggesting over there. And take care and be kind.